And welcome back to Who Would Win. Today's Who Would Win comes to us from Pac-Mania 13. Who asked the question, who would win in a fight? Or God Eneru? Now, here's the thing. When I typed that in, this is the character that came up, and I'm pretty sure this is the character you meet. The problem is, this character, as far as I know, is not Eneru. This is Enel. Or Enel. In fact, I'm going to just type that in again real quick. God Eneru. And the thing that pops up for One Piece is, Enel. So, Enel. There is one exception here. A character named Eneru, Fairy Tale One Piece, from Fairy Tale One Piece Wiki. But that's the thing. This is, by all accounts, the same character. So, I'm not sure what the difference is here at all. Like, if this... I'm trying to, real quick here, see if there is anything different here about this character than what is displayed by, like, One Piece. Mechanical expertise, vast knowledge, cursed fruit, devil as a... Yeah, the Rumble Mummies. It's the same thing, techniques... Thunderstorm Grave, nope, that's the same. Mantra, that's the same. So I don't really know what the difference here between the two characters is. However, I will still put it in the description as such. Go God Eneru. God Eneru was a main villain of an arc in One Piece for a good while. He is the holder of the Rumble no Mi, which is basically a lightning Logia type. For those of you who aren't aware of One Piece, quick summary here. Basically, they're objects known as devil fruit. They all possess a power. They possess, and the fruit tastes disgusting, but you immediately know what the power is, all that. There are three classes. There is Zoan, which is an animal class. Basically, you can turn into an animal, and some are more powerful mythical Zoans, let you turn into more mythical creatures. Dragons like Kaido, Phoenix, etc. Then there is the Paramecium, which is the random ability class, like the Goma no Mi, or the Gum fruit. It gives you properties of rubber, whereas I believe it was the Gura no Mi, or the Shake fruit. I can't remember exactly what that one was. Basically, it allowed you to create shock waves and just crack everything. And then there's the Logia, which are the elemental fruits. This is one of the ones he has. A Logia fruit basically lets you take on the control, create, manipulate, and take on the properties of said element. Literally, your body can turn into that element. In his case, it was lightning. Lightning and thunder and all that. And like, he is, look, God. He called himself a god for a reason. Lightning is an extremely powerful ability. Really, the only big reason he lost to Luffy is because he was going up against rubber, which is a natural insulator of lightning. But he has, all these kind of abilities with lightning ability to, create lightning, giant lightning strikes. From a certain area, he was actually able to perceive and almost have like omniscient ability over the area of his domain. Combining his hockey ability, which I believe he had observation hockey, with his ability to control lightning, and from a certain area, he was able to basically have almost complete, total awareness of what was going on in his rule. But he's also kind of not a coward per se, but when there's something that completely shocks him, he just kind of gets a little wimpy. He's not used to being completely outclassed and overthrown. So it is one of those things where if he starts to feel like he's losing, he may start to freak out a bit. But he was still extremely powerful nonetheless. And I am simplifying him a little bit, but the reason is, so him, what is from Powerpuff Girls, and is the devil. Like, it's never actually said who him... I'm doing that voice because I'm doing that voice every time I say his name. It's never stated that who him is. But if you, read comics and stuff like that, no. Him is the devil. Because he has literally size alteration powers, transformation powers, mind control powers, telekinesis, acid spitting, eye beams, energy blast, invulnerability, flight, teleportation, resurrection, dream manipulation, reality warping, weather control, possession, animation, negative feeling empowerment, and most likely immorphic mentality. honestly, there's no real reason he should lose to the Powerpuff Girls. It's more that he limits himself in the parameters of those fights, just because he likes the task of screwing with the girls. Like hell, there was a moment where he was manipulating, like the dream manipulation. Like he was manipulating the girls' dreams, and it wasn't until Blossom and just messing with them and causing them a lot of like turmoil. It wasn't until Blossom kind of figured out a little bit of a trick he was doing and was able to kick him out of their dreams. Now, they still are able to beat on him, but even then, in the movie, or in the episode Speed Demon, when the Powerpuff Girls punch him several times, he didn't feel any kind of pain. Like, literally, he can, like I said, warp reality. He can warp reality on a large scale. For instance, he can make bubbles drawing to him alive. If he wanted to, he could just snuff out the girls in an instant. So, this is, with him versus Aku, that was a much different fight. They were much more on an even playing field. Here, Eneru doesn't really have anything to stack up against him. All these guys is lightning abilities, and sure, it might bug him for a little while, but him would eventually be like, "Oh, you think you're really?" Say, "Well, you think you're really cute, don't you? Well, how cute is this?" And then just kill him. Now, granted, it might be difficult at first for him to be able to kill him because he can just turn himself into lightning. And him would be able to recognize that pretty quick. So most likely what he would do is reality warp and maybe just put him in like a rubber box or something like that. Or just get a metal rod and just like, zzz, like, all right, time to sort you out. And the problem with devil fruits is, because the idea of water being purifying and all that, devil fruit users can't swim. They actually sink like a freaking stone. They can still take a bath. They're just powers that work in the in water. So they can't swim at all. So, yeah, him would probably make maybe not quick work. He'd probably find Eneru amusing, but most likely at the end of the day, he would be able to, or he would not be able to, but he would get bored and be like, all right, that's enough of that. And then do what he needs to and whoop his ass. Unfortunately, Eneru is just not a character that can stack up to a character like him. So my money is on him. And I'm sure you're all sick of me doing that voice. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. What do you think, though? Do you think there's a legitimate way Eneru could beat this guy? Or is it like I say, and like, no, this is kind of a stomp? Been a couple stomps recently on the program. Hopefully, what's Sunday's going to look like? Do I think that Sundays is going to be a stomp? No! Sundays might be a much more interesting one to deal with. So, until then, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you for the next one.